the 14th at the Hockenheimring in Germany. Well, the three major manufacturers will be battling again: Alfa Romeo, Mercedes and Opel. And the Opel Calibra was the car that I was given the chance to drive just last weekend. A car that is somewhat different to its road-going brother. Well, the test at Hockenheim was also an opportunity for the teams to run the brand new car, the 1996 version of the Opel Calibra, Klaus Ludwig getting some useful mileage. But it was also a chance for some journalists to have a go, and JJ Lehto was our instructor and guide for the day. Hello, I'm here at the Hockenheimring to experience something that I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to drive a Class 1 touring car, the Opel Calibra that was raced last year during the ITC and DTM seasons. And in the background, you can probably hear the noise of that Opel Calibra V6 engine. We've got JJ Lehto here today and Klaus Ludwig testing the brand new 1996 car. Well, I'm not going to go out in the 96 car, I'm going out in last year's car, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to speak to JJ Lehto, who's going to tell me a little bit more about what's involved in driving one of these cars.
Umbauen oder? Das dauert zu lange eigentlich. Mit wenn er halbwegs zum Wohlfühlen, halbwegs zum forward anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a long way back. I did try it just now and they said they were going to move it forward, but I don't know. Explain away, what do I have to look at?
I mean, the only thing you have to look at is the main switch and ignition down, and then you just push the start button.
Okay.
And everything else is basically where they should be. You shouldn't really touch to anything else.
Okay, you've got the gear change.
Yeah, gear change. You can see the gear here, and there's water temperature, oil temperature, and the revs.
And the change light is?
The shifting light is here.
Okay.
So you can see that very well. Okay. And the only thing is the ABS lights. They are flashing yellow ones when you leave, and then you have to push the brake pedal, a couple of times.
Okay.
And then it disappears.
Okay, fine.
That's about it.
All right. Okay. What are the main things that I'm going to have to watch out for when I'm driving?
Well, the thing is the track is in a good shape today, so it's I think that's going to be a very enjoyable couple of laps for you. The thing what you have to watch is the brakes. I mean, the ABS brakes are very tricky in the beginning to get used to them. And the other thing is the car feels very fast. It's very good, but then when you come into the braking, you feel like, is it going to stop or not? And you have to learn to use the ABS in the right way. The other thing is that the car is very heavy in the corners, so you can feel the weight, and that's why you have to be a little bit careful first, just to learn to feel the limit of the car and the tires. But otherwise the car is good, four-wheel drive, there's plenty of grip, it's very nice to drive, power is good, and everything is working well, so it's...
Do you remember your first drive in one of these cars? I mean, because you came from something a bit different, you came from Formula One and you drove one of these. Do you remember what your first impressions were?
Well, the thing was, there's over double the weight, so that was the biggest thing, narrow tires, more weight, so it was okay, slow in the corners, but very quick still on a straight line. And